Imagine a world where words are obsolete and actions speak louder than any spoken language. Welcome to the realm of body language, a silent symphony of signals that we all conduct and interpret, often without even realizing. Remarkably, over 60% of all communication happens through these nonverbal cues. Every day, our facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact paint a vivid picture of our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Whether we're negotiating a business deal, trying to connect with a friend, or simply navigating a crowded sidewalk, body language is our guiding light. It's a universal dialect, yet it's as unique as each individual. Decoding it can open doors to deeper understanding, empathy, and connection. So let's embark on an enlightening journey into the complex, yet intriguing world of nonverbal communication. Next, we'll delve into the basics of this fascinating language that we all, consciously or unconsciously, use every day. To master the art of nonverbal communication, we first need to understand its building blocks, the ABCs of body language, if you will. Let's start with the most expressive part of our body, the face. Facial expressions are a universal language, capable of conveying joy, surprise, fear, disgust, sadness, and anger. Even the slightest twitch of an eyebrow or the subtlest curl of a lip can speak volumes about what a person is feeling. Next up, we have gestures. These are the movements we make with our hands and arms, and they can be instrumental in emphasizing a point or expressing a thought. An open palm can signal honesty, while a clenched fist often indicates aggression. Then there's posture. The way we hold ourselves can say a lot about our confidence and attitude. Standing tall with shoulders back suggests self-assuredness, while slumping or hunching over can hint at insecurity or discomfort. And let's not forget about eye contact. Our eyes are, quite literally, windows to our souls. They can reveal whether we're interested, bored, lying, or telling the truth. A direct gaze indicates engagement and sincerity, while avoiding eye contact might suggest discomfort or deception. Lastly, there's the use of personal space, also known as proxemics. This refers to the distance we maintain from others. Standing too close can be seen as aggressive or intimate, while standing too far away may be interpreted as disinterest or discomfort. So there you have it. The building blocks of body language, facial expressions, gestures, posture, eye contact, and personal space. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in how we communicate without words. They're the tools we use to express our feelings, attitudes, and intentions, often without even realizing it. Now that we've covered the basics, let's interpret some common gestures. Body language is a tricky art with a single gesture capable of conveying a multitude of meanings. Take crossed arms, for instance. This could signal defensiveness, a physical barrier erected to protect oneself. Or it could simply mean a person is feeling chilly. An averted gaze, too, may indicate discomfort or a desire to disengage, but it could also be a sign of contemplation or deep thought. And then there's the genuine smile, the one that reaches the eyes, sparking a warmth that's hard to fake. It's a universal symbol of joy and amiability, but it's not always easy to differentiate between a genuine smile and a polite, practiced one. As we navigate through these nonverbal cues, it's important to realize that body language isn't a one-size-fits-all language. Gestures are influenced by a myriad of factors, from personal habits to cultural norms. However, remember that context is king when interpreting body language. Body language isn't a universal language. It wears a cultural lens and often gets lost in translation. To illustrate, consider the simple thumbs-up gesture. In many Western cultures, this is a sign of approval or agreement. However, in some Middle Eastern countries, the same gesture can be seen as offensive. Similarly, while direct eye contact is often perceived as a sign of trustworthiness and confidence in Western societies, it may be viewed as disrespectful or confrontational in other cultures. Let's take another example, nodding the head. In most places, it signifies agreement or affirmation, but in Bulgaria, nodding means no. Surprising, isn't it? These cultural variations in body language interpretation can lead to misunderstandings, especially in our increasingly globalized world where cross-cultural interactions are commonplace. That's why it's crucial to understand the cultural context before interpreting body language. Understanding cultural nuances can help us communicate more effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. Like any language, fluency in body language comes with practice. To hone your nonverbal reading skills, start with observing people around you. Notice their facial expressions, gestures, and posture. Try to link these cues with their emotions or thoughts. It's like playing detective, but with emotions. Another powerful exercise is to consciously monitor your own body language. Are your arms crossed when you're defensive? Do you maintain eye contact when you're confident? Self-awareness is the first step towards controlling your own nonverbal cues. You can also learn a lot by watching public figures. Their body language is often meticulously crafted. Analyze speeches, interviews, or debates and try to pick up on their subtle cues. Lastly, practice makes perfect. Engage in more face-to-face interactions. The more you practice, the better you'll get at reading body language. Remember, becoming proficient in body language can significantly improve your communication skills. So that's a quick tour of the fascinating world of body language. From the basics to cultural variations, we've seen how powerful nonverbal cues can be. Remember, interpreting gestures and expressions is an art, and like any art, it requires practice. Keep an eye on your own signals and those of people around you. It's a silent conversation happening all the time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on human behavior and mental health. Keep learning, keep growing.